to day 1 of my 28-day British accent challenge. Today is a very important lesson. It's one that you're going to need to revisit throughout the challenge because we're going to study my warm-up. Now, my warm-up is the first thing that I do with all of my clients, whether it's in group coaching sessions or one-to-one, because one of the best kept secrets about speaking with a British accent is that your resonance has to be correct. So most other languages resonate much more heavily in the mouth, and British English resonates much more in the cavities in the throat, the back of the mouth, and around the soft palate. And obviously, if you're not used to using these muscles, then you need to exercise them. You won't be able to use it until you use it. You have to feel the spaces before the sound will naturally begin to resonate there. Because when we speak, it's all about intention. We have an intention of where the sound is going to resonate. And that's why when someone's excited, for instance, you'll hear their voice resonates higher. When they're sad, it resonates lower. It's a reflex. Okay, let's begin. The first exercise is to lower the bottom jaw and hum. This exercise brings the voice into the throat, so it's really good if you're not used to using that area. It's also very good if you have quite a nasal voice or if you have a cold. The next one is to stifle a smile. So I need you to imagine that you've seen something very funny and you're trying not to laugh. So you're holding these corners in. You should feel that all the muscles start to tighten here. But you're not breaking into a smile. You can also stifle a smile and hum. Once you start to implement this exercise and to use these muscles here when you're speaking, you'll find much more clarity because this exercise actually supports the voice. If I relax all of these muscles here, then my voice sounds kind of like this. It lacks emotion, it lacks strength, it's weak, and it's boring. The next thing is to deepen the back of the mouth like a cave. So I'm just literally expanding this space at the very back of the mouth. And this essentially is where my voice resonates most of the time, okay? So creating this space is just so important. Next, you can do a stretch to lift the soft palate. Before you do this, I think you probably need to locate the soft palate. And the best thing to do is to yawn. So you can do some quite fake yawns, some exaggerated ones. Okay, and you'll find that the more you start to do this, the more you start to do it, you'll start yawning all the time. So you can do a stretch as well, which is kind of like yawning, only you're going to just stretch the soft palate and bring down the lower jaw. An even easier way to do this exercise is to drink through a straw, because when we drink through a straw, we exercise the soft palate. Now, I know a lot of people aren't into plastic these days, I mean, of course not. You can purchase glass or steel or metal straws on Amazon, so have a look and do make sure you do this exercise because it will make a massive difference. There are lots of sounds which require the soft palate, otherwise your voice will resonate far too much in your mouth, and it needs to resonate much higher for some of these sounds. And you'll find that out tomorrow because we're going to be studying 2 sounds that require the soft palate. Excellent. We're going to chant a couple of sounds now. I'm going to chant the sound E. So I'm lifting my soft palate. I'm creating the position for E, which means that I'm widening my tongue and just bringing it up to touch the mid to back top teeth. See if you can see the movement happening. E. But if I make the movement without increasing that space around the soft palate, the sound will resonate way too much in the mouth. E, E, E. So what I'm doing here is I'm using the soft palate. I'm also expanding the cave area. And if you need to practice, the best thing to do is to do a warm-up, then have a go at the sound, do a warm-up, have a go at the sound, because the warm-up will create the space and then it will be much easier for you to use it. So you can stifle a smile and hum. And then chant E. Excellent. Another great exercise is called tongue boot camp, and it's really good because obviously the tongue root is down here. So when you work the tongue, you're really working just, the whole mouth, all this space. So I'm going to do a circular motion of the tongue around the outside of my teeth. So between the teeth and the inside of the mouth. So I did 8 in that direction, and now I'm going to do another 8 in the other direction. And I tend to stifle a smile afterwards just to kind of collect all the muscles again. You can do as many of those as you like, but essentially this is your foundation. This is the basic warm-up. I add other exercises in just when required, so you may well learn some new ones between now and the end of the course. But please do make sure that you practice these exercises today, throughout the day, and each and every day going forwards if you're going to keep up with the challenge. Good luck. Please do post comments in the box below if you have any questions. You can subscribe to my channel just underneath the video if you want to receive a notification each time I post a new video, which will just help you to keep up with the challenge, because I know sometimes we forget, or you might not know exactly when I'm going to post the video. Who does? If you're in a hurry to learn about all 45 of the sounds in the International Phonetic Index, then you can scroll down into the comments box and you will find a link for a free 7-day trial of my membership site, where you will find 60+ videos, and you will be invited to a couple of coaching calls per month if you decide to join. Okay, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me.